Okay, are we live? Yes. The connection here is not good. Good morning, folks. This is Darryl Davis coming to here to talk about designing a life worth smiling about. So, I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl last night. We had the Super Bowl, and let me in designing a life worth smiling about, I learned something. The Super Bowl taught me something. Now, let me just preface here that I am not into sports. I don't know the Mets, the Knicks, nothing. I'm just not a real man. So if I screw up anything in my analogies, I apologize. But that was some game last night. That was I told you I'm not in sports, but you know there wasn't anything else on really, so I decided to watch it. And I want to do this video for you about what I learned. And even if you're not into sports, I promise you, because I'm not either, that this probably, I'll give you some value. So a couple of things that I learned watching the Super Bowl. First of all, when you master something, and I'm looking at notes over here because I did this for you. When you master what you do for a living, that's when it becomes fun. See, that Lady Gaga, man, see, to me, that was my favorite part last night. But this Lady Gaga, obviously, she knows her stuff. If you look at your life and your business and what you do for a living, when you really master the skill and the art of doing what you do, that's when you can really have fun in your career. You know, my biggest client is the real estate industry, and I always say to real estate agents, when you are with a customer, buyer, or seller, and you're in your head trying to think about what you're going to say when they're done talking, that's not being real effective. When you are so comfortable with the art of listing and selling real estate, now you're not in your head anymore. Now you can be really connected with other people. So whatever profession you're in, when you master it, that's when it becomes fun. Here's the next thing, and I like this one. I was watching the ball. When you look at a receiver who's catching the ball, they're not thinking about how to move their body, how to move their hands, how to catch the ball. They've practiced, drilled, and rehearsed that part. When they're in the game, the ball gets thrown at them, and who they are is a commitment to catching the ball. They're not thinking about how to move their body, they're in action. So in other words, the commitment to catching the ball calls them into action. All right, this to me is an analogy for life. That when you're really committed to something and you're passionate about something, you're not in your head thinking about how to do it. Who you are is not your worries, your concerns, your fears. Who you are is the commitment to producing the result. So I'll give you, for instance, if let's say you had a holiday event that you had to prepare for. You had to cook, you had to clean, you had this much to do in that amount of time to do it. My question is, did you get it done? Or you were going on vacation and you had this, and this to do, so the plane's leaving and you've only got this much time, you got it done. Who were you not being in the time of producing that result? Because when you think about it, you created a miracle in time management. You had that much to do in that amount of time, but you got it done. Who you were not being was your thoughts, your fears, your concerns, your worry. Who you were being is your commitment called great event. If you look at any time that your life's not working, who's always there? You. Somebody said, no, that'd be my spouse. Well, that's another video. No, who you were not being was your worries and your concerns about yourself and whether you can or can't do it. You were so committed to that end result, that commitment called you into action. That's the other thing I learned about the football. The other thing, inch by inch. I heard one of my students, Maria, she said, inch by inch, life's a cinch. Yard by yard, it's hard. You know, if you look at the game, it's about moving that ball down the court. In your life, as long as you're doing the right activities, you got to just stay committed to the activity. And if every day you're doing a little bit more than you did the day before, you're getting closer to your goal. But you stay committed to the process. Sharing your success with others makes it worth it. Now this is, I love this. When I saw the Super Bowl and the guys, and they won and they're kissing and hugging and the confetti and the whole thing. You know, imagine football, imagine the Super Bowl and there's nobody in the stands. Imagine the Super Bowl, nobody's watching. Just the people on the field, that's it. I don't think that the game would be as exciting for the players, which makes me think that the real joy in playing the game of life is the sharing with others. That when we connect with people in our lives and we share our success, we participate in life. You know, oxytocin is in the chromosomes in our DNA. Oxytocin is a love chemical. Oxytocin is when two human beings come together. So here's my point. You and I, it's in our genes. We're genetically designed to participate with other people. You see, we're not designed to be lonely. This is why, watch, Facebook, I believe that is the secret sauce to Facebook. Facebook is about bringing us together, whether it's in this live, whether it's watching. I mean, I know you participate probably a lot in Facebook, and it's because it's speaking to what's in our genetic code. So that's another example. The football, the fans, the participating with others is so crucial in designing a life worth smiling about. I got two more for you. It's not over till it's over. Now, again, I don't follow football, but, you know, it looked pretty over to me, at least in the first half. And the Patriots were down 25 points, all that exciting thing. But I really thought it was over. I'm like, all right, you know, Atlanta won, yay. And wow. So they turned. Now imagine if they got in their head, the Patriots, and said, oh, this is not good. Let's just, you know, forget it. Let's you know, just do what we got to do. But let's go home. I'm sad. There's no more. No, they played full out. They played full out until the end because it's not over till it's over. And you know, when you look at the clock, I'm thinking to myself, there's only like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What can they do in 2 minutes or 3 minutes? You can do a lot in 2-3 minutes. You can do a lot in your life. And just today. Just today. I know you got a lot to do. You're behind and stuff. But listen, look what they did in a few minutes. You got 24 hours today. That's a lot of minutes. So we got to make sure we keep playing. It ain't over till it's over. So keep playing full out. And here's the last thing. You know, I was thinking about, we're all playing a Super Bowl in our life. You know, I'm going to tell you something. It was great watching the game on television. And I'm sure it was even greater for the people who were at the game, in the stands, watching it. Wow, how exciting that is. But let me tell you something. There ain't nothing better, I'm sure, than being on the field actually playing the game. We all are playing a Super Bowl game in our life. We all have these Super Bowl moments of what we're trying to accomplish. Don't be an observer in your own life. Don't sit in the bleachers and watch the game. Play full out. You are playing the Super Bowl of your life. Play full out in your life. Share it with others. Don't give up. Keep doing the right thing. Inch by inch, life's a cinch. Yard by yard is hard. Keep going, keep going. You'll accomplish that which you are committed to as long as you're committed to it. And you're going to get tackled, and you're going to have problems, and it's going to look like it's over, and it's not happening for you. Just stay committed and play the game full out. That's all I got. So have a Super Bowl moment today and the rest of the week. And thanks for watching, gang. Thanks for all your comments. I appreciate you. That's it. Have a wonderful day. And, of course, as I always say, don't forget to keep smiling. All right, bye-bye.